So we'll start with this spiky ball. Having a spiky ball doesn't need the foot. And what we're going to do is we're going to work through that foot itself. Here's the in now, 2 seconds. So we're going to have the spiky ball just at the floor. And we're just going to get into the base of the foot itself there, okay? Nothing too strenuous, like I was saying before, just try and search through the foot, the outside of the foot, something's a little bit more bony than the inside of the foot, so try and stick on that outside and the inside as best you can. So like really try and search for that foot, really try and work through that foot as best you can. So today for the guys which are live, we're going to do the rail for the calves today. So we're going to do a lot of work on footwork, ankle work, and around about the feet as well, and then we're going to activate, then integrate, then load. So yeah, really, really good session today. Should be around about the 27 minutes if we can get right through it. So we're working on right foot just now, just spiky ball, try and get the toes as long as we can, try not let them curl around the ball itself. Keep the toes nice and long. And 5, 3, 2, 1, switch over. And to the left hand foot now, left hand foot. So this is part of our release part. So the rail, the R part is the release. And this could be quite nice just to try and integrate pre and post run. So try and think about rail before, lyre afterwards. So doing your rail protocol before, and then doing reverse order when you finish your run itself there. You can pick and choose which elements you have in it. Today we're going to do a little bit longer on the activation, integration, and load. You normally just pick one, and you just do it for the 1 to 2 minutes max. So not the whole session today, so not 27 minutes before you go for each run, but you probably shorten it down to about between 7 and 8 minutes total. Just a nice little warm up to get the foot and to get the hamstrings, calf, glute, quads all firing together. 5 seconds, and then we're going on to our foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, just use spiky ball. Spiky ball just be a wee bit lighter on the calves because it might be a wee bit more achier. And 3, 2, 1, we're on to our foam roller. What we're going to do is just going to sit. And if it's a spiky ball, you just have the same kind of position. Calf's going to be on the foam roller itself. You're just going to lift yourself up. You can cross the leg over if you wish to put extra pressure down through it. But I tend to find that just going this position here is enough for me just now. So we're going to work through the calf. It's going to be a minute each leg, ready, and off we go. If you do feel it's a wee bit easy, then just pop the leg across the top. But you want to kind of have your foot pointing straight up at 12 o'clock, and then just rotate towards 10 o'clock, and then rotate towards 2 o'clock. So regardless of which leg you've started on, 10 to 2 is quite nice to just really work through the whole lateral head of the gastrocs and also the medial head of the gastrocs. So this is a nice thing to be doing if you've got tight calves, or you tend to have a higher cadence, or you do a lot of hills, or after a speed session, anything where we're on that forefoot quite a lot, the calf will get overloaded, and giving it a little bit of TLC is quite a nice thing. The soleus is probably the most overloaded area of the body when we're running. It does about 8 times body weight. So a lot of stuff that we're doing today is nowhere near that, but at the same time, we're just getting that soleus working. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and switch over straight into the opposite leg. And we're just going to work through the same kind of protocol, rotating from one side right through to the opposite side. Having that just 10 o'clock position, 12 o'clock position, and then into that 2 o'clock position. So working right through that calf as much as you can. Really working the soft tissue part nearer the knee, rather than closer to the ankle itself there. So keep it just in the muscular area itself. And what we're doing while we're rolling is we're not necessarily getting rid of any knots as such, we're just desensitizing that area and just basically making it just a little bit less coneous, which means less tight, less restricted when we're trying to move our ankle joints. And 5, 3, 2, 1. We're up at the standing for our next part. It's going to be our Pronation lunge. So pronation lunge, we're going to have a right foot forward first of all. And all we're going to do with the pronation lunge, we've done it before, right foot forward, all we're going to do is reach into it, reach back out. As we go forward, weight shifts on the big toe. As we come back, knees behind the ankle, weights on the outside of the ankle. Ready, off we go, right foot first. Shifting the weight from the back leg onto the front leg. And we're rotating about maybe 45 degrees with the pelvis as we come through. Another way of thinking about it is if the knee was pointing towards the fifth toe, when you're all the way back, it points towards the first toe as you come forward. So we're shifting the weight forward onto that big toe. More importantly, the knee joint is going forward and behind the ankle joint. Hip joint is going from behind to in front of the ankle joint. So we're really shifting that weight forward and backwards over that big toe. Right. Really trying to feel that weight shift from the outside heel onto the big toe. 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch over the left foot this time. Exact same thing. Shifting that weight over and on. Over. Everything goes past the ankle. Back foot lifts off the ground, or the heel lifts off the back leg, just so we're shifting that way all the way forward. Hips rotates with the knee. Nice and controlled. No speed. More intent than intensity. So super flow over the top of that big toe. Really drive it into the ground. As you come back out, arch to be at its highest. As we go forward, arch is at its lowest. Lovely work. 10 seconds just. Three, 2, 1. We're into our box drill. So right foot forward. We're going to step back, put the box to the ground, step forward, box to shelf. Back, forward. The whole time the foot stays planted to the ground. There's no lift in the heel. It stays completely stuck to the ground. And as we stretch back, we're keeping the knee nice and straight. As we step forward, the knee stays nice and straight. So the knee, we're moving over the top of the ankle joint itself. The hip joint opens as we step forward. Hip joint closes as we step back. Ankle joint closes as we step forward. Ankle joint opens as we step back. Good work. So we're not taking too big a stretch. Nice, easy, long stretches. 15 seconds. These are really staple of what we do for warming up. If we had any Achilles, plantar, any foot pain, heel pain, ankle pain, calf pain, lower limb pain, these are quite nice to have in your artillery. Ready? And switch over. Left leg is going to be pinned down. Stepping forward, stepping back, keeping the knee nice and straight. Everything's pivoting over that ankle joint. Back, open up the ankle, feel the stretch in the hamstrings, really getting that calf nice and long. Out of interest, hamstring attaches below the knee, calf attaches above the knee. So keeping the knee nice and straight as we step forward, give us the calf and the hamstring a little bit of length now. And it's an active stretch, so we're making the muscles work the whole time. Good job, 15 seconds. We've got one more drill to do in our activation sequence. So if I was doing this prior to our run, I would choose one of the 3 drills that we're going to do, and I'd choose maybe 1 minute or 1 rep of each one. So 1 pronation lunge off the right, 1 pronation lunge off the left would be enough, rather than the box drill and the pronation lunge. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. New one for us. We're going to have our left foot stays pinned down, our right foot steps out. We're going to keep our left foot completely still, and we're going to cross over, keeping the foot down flat. So our knee is on the outside of the ankle, and then our knee is on the inside. The whole time the foot stays dead flat, okay? 1 minute each leg, so ready, and off we go. Keeping that foot down. The big toe is going to want to come off the ground, keep it wedged down. Pinky toe is going to want to come off the ground, keep it down. You just take as big a step as you feel comfortable taking, but really get out wide if you can. The ankle joint has to move in this lateral work as well. So really step onto that back leg. Keep that leg down still. Keep it there. So, really important for hill running, trail running to really get that lateral ankle movement. Have the control to get there. Don't let that big toe raise off either. 3, 2, 1, and switch over. Right foot stays still this time, and off we go. You might hear some little clicks and clacks. Don't force anything, just get to where you feel comfortable going. As long as that knee is going inside the ankle, and then we're outside the ankle. Inside the ankle, outside. And use that arms to really help you move across the body, and then come back. Step through, step back. Really keep that foot down flat. Get that ankle moving into supination and also inversion and eversion. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax there, guys. 30 seconds recovery. We're into our integrate next, which is going to be 3 drills. And the first 2 are mixed and matched with each other. So we've got a wall sit. So our feet are going to be against the wall. Half a step forward. And what we're going to do is drop down our wall sit. And we're just going to lift our toes off the ground. So heels stay down for the first set. Then the second set, heels raise. Then we're going back in for our second time round on the Tib Anterior Raises, and then we'll go for a second time round with the calf raises, and we'll finish with a third time round. So we've got 10 seconds. Wall sit. There's going to be quite a lot of wall sitting here. So the quads will be working with the calf. So we're integrating the upper body with the lower body stuff here. Okay. 3, 2, against the wall. Healthy step out. Drop down about quarter range. And we're just going to try and keep the weight on the heels. And we're going to lift our toes up using that front of the shin called your tibialis anterior. So we're trying to think about lifting that foot. Try and just not lift the toes, lift the whole ankle if you can. So really pull that foot up towards you. Good. And we're going to stay in that quarter wall sit as we move into the calves after a minute. After the first set, we'll get 15 seconds out of the wall sit. And then we'll go back in. So we're marching through, lifting that toes, lifting the ankles, lifting the foot, keeping the heel pinned down. 15 seconds. Really going to feel the front of the shin working after this drill today. 3, 2, 1. Straight into the heels lift this time. So we're marching, it's heel lift this time. And I want you to keep the big toe and the fifth toe pitchforked and pressed into the ground. So really press into the ground with that foot. Good work. Marching that through. Quads are working, calves are working, front of the shins starting to come in now. A really important exercise if you suffer from anything like shin splints or an Achilles tendon pain, we're really trying to get that front of the shin to support the back of the shin. 15 seconds. Whew. Look down the feet, they should be nice and wide, no toes curling in, nice and long with the toes, nice and outstretched toes. In 3, 2, 1. Step away from the wall, 15 seconds. Your legs will shake out. Second set coming up. So the tib ant this time we work a wee bit further away from the wall. 5 seconds. Legs are going to be a little bit straighter this time. Ready, off we go. So not as much knee bend, more ankle bend. So keep yourself up nice and tall. Just imagine that you've got your feet on the accelerator and brake pedals of a car. And you want to just press them down. Accelerate into the corner, brake. Accelerate, brake. So really working through the front of the shins. Toes long. Really work from the ankle itself. Pull the feet up, really squeeze. Don't worry about speed, worry about intent. Whoa, a good one. Pull that front of the shins up. 10 seconds. Again, important in our hill running, speed runners, high cadence runners. 3, 2, 1. Straight into our calf raises. So bend and go down the wall slightly. Straight in. Look down the toes. Nice wide toes. Lovely work. Pressing down through the first and the fifth toes. Working hard. I've got 3 sets here altogether. This is our main part of the work today. Toes stay nice and long. Quads working with the calves. Really try and get the height of the calf raise as well. If you stay low, you might find, no, it's not too bad, that's nice and easy. Really get the height of the calf. Work on the outer range. 5, 4, 3, 2, 15 seconds. Give the legs a little shake out. 1 to go. This time we're going to try and keep our legs as straight as possible for our tib ant curls. So we're going to be against the wall, so we're going to have our legs out as long as possible. Against the wall. Healthy step forward this time. Ready, legs stay almost locked out. And off we go. Really pull the whole ankle up, not just the toes. The whole ankle has to come up. Good work. Try and keep the upper body nice and still if you can. Keep the toes as long as you can. Wow. Now we're cooking. And same accelerated brake pedals, we're using the feet into them. Press, press, press. 5, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees straight into our calf raises. Bring the heels back towards the wall slightly. Off we go. Straight in. Good job. Really working, really raising up. 30 seconds, hump through the big toe, through the small toe. 20 seconds to go. Almost there, guys. Doing really well. Keep working hard. 10. Last set. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax there. We're into our last drill and our integrate, which is going to be our calf bridge. Now, if you can, use a foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, we're going to be in a calf bridge position. And all we're going to do is the pelvic tip towards us. So tilt the pelvis towards us so our bottom comes off the ground, and we're just going to raise the heels. We're going to hold the matches in there. If you can do it on the foam roller, do. If you don't have the foam roller, the exact same way as what I'm doing just now. So we're going to have our feet just on the foam roller, quite close towards our bottom this time. So our knee angle is more acute than 90 degrees. Ready? Pelvic tilt towards you and lift the heels off. Whoa. Squeeze the heels high. Raise up towards the roof. Heels off the ground. Hips off the ground. Back stays down. Heels, hips, back. Heels, hips, back. Work through there. You feel it start to shake. We're working hard now. Press down through the feet. Really make the calf sing. Pelvic tilt towards. Heels raised. Pressure through the feet. Push, 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 push. Hang in here, guys. Hang in here. Get the calf working with the glutes, with the hamstrings. In 3, 2, 1, and relax out there. Ooh-wee. 15 seconds. Keep the angle close to the bottom. Keep the heels high. Keep the pelvic tilt on the whole time. Next set. Last set. In 5, 3, 2, 1, lift the heels, pelvic tilt towards you. It's not a calf bridge where you're lifting your back off. It's just a subtle posterior tilt. My apologies, posterior tilt. Press down through the whole feet. Squeeze the heels high. Push that heels high. You might want to cramp. Just stretch out. Come back in when you can. Really working hard here. Keep the angle close by. Keep the heels high. Really work. Really sing. Toes long. Pressure down. Pelvis posterior tilted. Lift the hips. Keep the back down. The hips get lifted by the feet pressing down. Now working good. 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Good job. We're into our loading phase now. Loading phase now. So we've got our transition from our running man drill. So you'll be facing towards the wall, but for demonstration purposes, I'll show you side on. Okay, so you're going to start facing towards the wall, heel off the ground, back leg can be extended, front leg bent, and we're slowly going to transition so that the front leg is bent and the back leg is long. And then we're going to transition back through to the front. The whole time the heel stays off the ground, okay? And we've got 3 on each leg to finish off with. So, hands against the wall. Right knee forward, left leg is fully extended, and off we go. Slow, 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 slow. Don't worry about speed. More important that we get intense. Drive through. Slow, 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 slow. Lock the leg out. Second rep. Keep it slow. Bend, 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 bend the knee. Drive up through. Slow, 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 slow. Then drive up through. Keep the speed slow. Lock out at the top. The intent's got to be good. Heel stays off the ground the whole time. On the stance leg, 10 seconds. Get one last breath in. Slow, 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 slow. And then drive, 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 drive. And switch over. Ready? Off we go. Heel off the ground. Roll the way down. Bend, 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 bend. Long through the back leg, then transition. Switch over. Long, long, long. And drive, drive, drive. Slow, slow, slow. Heel off the ground. Drive, drive, drive. 10 seconds, guys. Working hard in this loading phase of this calf. 3, 2, 1, switch over. Back on, second set, first leg, left leg. Ready, straight in, off we go. Long, then drive back through. Long, and then drive back through. Each rep should take about 10 seconds to complete. Long, number 3. 4. 5. Push the ground away. 5. To the ground, push the ground away, stand up tall. And last rep. Slow, 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 slow. Right through that leg, bring the leg back through. Switch over. Second set. Right leg, ready. Off we go. Heel off the ground the whole time. Don't worry about speed, keep it nice and controlled. Drive back through. And again. Getting low through the leg. Drive, push the ground away. Up top. Push the ground away. 3 down, 3 go. Drive to the ground. 4. To the ground. 5. And squeeze the top. Last set, guys, last set. We're back on the first leg. Back on the left leg. Ready. Off we go. Last one of the day. 6 reps in total off the left, 6 reps off the right. 1. Super, super slow. 2. Heel stays high. Intense there. 3. The walls there just for balance, not too much load going through it. 4. 5. And 6. Switch over, guys. Last one, right leg. Ready? Let's go. One. 2. Three. 4, good job. 5, last one, slow, don't rush, last one. Hold here, drive back up. And relax there. Well done, guys. Good little shake out and just pause the recording. Superb. Good job. So that's our rail for our calf. So release work. Normally I'd spend maybe a minute to 2 minutes maximum. Either the spiky ball in the calf, foam roll in the calf itself. Then with the activation sequence, I'd only spend maybe, I maybe spend 2 minutes in there. So I'd pick one drill. So either pronation lunge or the box drill, and then I'd pick in that lateral one as well. The lateral one's really quite nice, but I'd only do them maybe one set of 1 minute. And then I'd go into my integration, where I'd do maybe the tib wall work for one set and the calf raises for one set. That's all I do for the integration. And then my load would probably be my run. If I'm going to the gym, I'd then do the running man as a different one, a different exercise. So my load when I'm going for a run doesn't include the running man transition there. Any questions at all, guys, about anything there? Good work. Morning, Ian. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Sorry, sometimes I try and get on and I go in an endless loop of login and then it takes me back to the login and I can't get in the classroom. So apologies for coming on late. But
one thing to do is probably just save the Zoom room, because it's the same every week.
Okay.
It's the same classroom every week. I've had to change settings on the website because it was available to everybody, so I had to kind of put like a firewall. People could subscribe.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So it's whenever you're logging in as well, it's not. It says use your email, but it's not your email. It's just the username. So it's just the first part.
Okay.
If there's any problems, just email me. But it's the same Zoom room every week. Good job, Charlotte. You well? Good job, Tom. Have a lovely weekend, guys.
All good, thanks. Cheers.
Okay, thanks, James.
Well done.
Cheers.
Cheers.